Hello. Today I'm going to be talking about building chapter 2 for my template. Right now I have this in a preview, and you can see here it's showing title, then blank page titled by me, copyright, table of contents, next 2 pages, the start of chapter 1, and we can see this is all showing our book up to so far. So let's go ahead and close this preview. Now we get to see all our framing marks, and we'll also get to see our footers and headers. So what we want to do today is talk about a couple of the mistakes I did yesterday and move forward. So let's go ahead and turn on all the marks so we can see them all. The copyright symbol, I wasn't able to remember the Alt command. So you hold down the Alt key, you type in 0169, and it gives you the copyright symbol, and you then change the size of that copyright symbol to a larger one. I went ahead and made this one 15, and my text is at 12. Another thing from yesterday that was a mistake was going to the page option and clicking these and believing that that was how to select it. When you go over here and you look from selected, this would not be what it is, because if you look down here, if I click that button, new from selected, it's going to be style 1 or section 1 title, and I thinking that it's chapter left. So we have to actually click on the page to change what we want, and then we go ahead and get this, we create the style from that. So we have the table of contents completed, and now we're into chapter 1. There should be 4 pages for chapter 1, and that's these 4 pages. So we want to copy these for chapter 2. So we click on the page that moved it to first left, and it'll select it here, showing what you selected. So you don't always have to look down, at the bottom. So if I clicked on this page, you can see it clicked and it changed it. So let's go back to this. We changed this, then we just go ahead and make the style from the selected, and then I like to click the name again. So it'd be nice if this wasn't over the top of everything so we can see what's highlighted, and that way we just change one letter here. We're gonna, now I can't get to it, we're gonna make this chapter 2. So now it's changed. We need to also go in there and modify it, and when we do that, we can see right here that it needs to go, oh, we see we're on the wrong one. Let's cancel that. We need to modify the one we just made. That's this one. Modify it, and you see it's pointing to chapter 1. We need it to point to chapter 2, right? So we go in here and we haven't created it yet, so we can't change it. So that's a new mistake for today. Let's go ahead and just make the rest of our pages so that we can go in and change those. Okay, we should have them all made here, left, right, left, right. So now when we go in to modify these, we need to find chapter 2. See, you can't click on it. It won't, well, you could click on it or the pull down. It won't let you just change the letter. But we just select it, and now the left page will go to the right page. That one's done. And then this one here needs to go to the left page. This one needs to go to the right page. This one needs to go to the left page. So all that is corrected now, and we really shouldn't have to do any more changes to the chapter stuff, except for we have to update the new chapter 2 information, like the headers and the footers. So we're not seeing any of those pages, so let's go ahead and force this page here to give us our chapter 2 first, left, and here we are. So in here, this, if I change this, actually you can see that it is a different name. So this was saying website, this one's saying web name. So up at the top up here, yeah, this is not correct. Why is that? Oh, yeah, these just have to, they're separate. So if I click on this, copy it, put it up here. Okay, so this now matches that, and this one should still be different. Okay, so we can go ahead and make these the same. And so, like on the bottom of my book, it's going to all be the same. It'll always say the website, and it'll say the name of the story. Let's go ahead and force this to make the right page, and there it is. Now this should be the name of chapter 2. Put chapter 2 in here, and the name of the story is fine. If we go up here and look at the one above, this says chapter 1, so it didn't change anything up there. So we bring this down, change this to chapter 2, and this should pretty much, yeah, this would be pretty much everything. We can just go ahead and force this to show us the page that we're not seeing, and that's going to be the first right, and it's just name a story over there, so that's fine. And this is showing 8 pages, so you can see that the page count is staying where it needs to stay. If for some reason it changes, you always can go back up to this first page, double click on it, and it'll open up the offset, and you can change the offset. And the same thing for this one. So this is pretty much all that there is to getting the book formatted. So I need to go ahead and just save this as a document, and if I can post it, I'm going to make a website eventually, and you'll be able to download that and then be able to use this as a template to write a book. So I hope you enjoyed this video and liked it, and so come back and see some more. Hopefully I can entertain you with some stories. So you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching.